It is rising rapidly and may reach $1,600 to $2,900 by the year 2024's conclusion. Put 2024 in the past. A major setback is imminent in terms of your finances. The assertions are not based on idle speculation but on a major event, the IPO of an XRP ETF. Consider BlackRock, the large financial institution that failed to deliver on its Bitcoin exchange-traded fund ETF. XRP is currently benefiting from really well's excellent performance. The entry of BlackRock into XRP is significant because the majority of their ETF proposals have been approved. There are other artists causing waves besides BlackRock. Now there's more to it. Gayscale has proposed an XRP ETF and added XRP to their cryptocurrency list. The global corporate community is starting to take notice of XRP and Ripple Labs. Here you may get all the information you need regarding XRP once again. Before we get into today's post's main points, let's catch up fast. Can you kindly perform a little favor for me? Give the video a thumbs up and hit the bell button to become a part of our awesome club. Just so you know, it's extremely easy. For a chance to win, carry out these 3 easy tasks. Thus be prepared and attentive. For a chance to win, post a money side code in the comments section now. The intriguing world of XRP has fresh developments that we can explore today. Looking at the data more closely reveals that BlackRock has an excellent history of providing approvals. There will be a sea change in conventional wisdom regarding digital currencies when BlackRock begins to engage with Web3 and cryptocurrencies. If you're looking for an asset manager, go no further than BlackRock. Their exceptional knowledge of the stock market is evident from their nearly flawless track record of approving ETFs. The fact that BlackRock is home to there is no stronger force in the ETF industry than ETFs, which have a 99.8% approval rate. Take a step back and examine the broader view. Major financial institutions, including as JP Morgan and BlackRock, have not only investigated XRP but have actually begun purchasing it. According to reports including a recently published research, these large corporations have invested over pouring 5% of their net worth into XRP. BlackRock may be completely refocusing its efforts on XRP rather than Bitcoin, according to a recent well-researched report. Their spending habits would drastically shift as a result of this. This further solidifies the growing interest in XRP and increases the likelihood of an XRP ETF established by BlackRock. Alright, but now increase the level of intrigue. A fresh face has emerged in the existence of an XRP ETP. This ETP is a major step towards an ETF, but its creator remains a mystery. Although the XRP ETP has supposedly been introduced, it is currently in the pre-league stage and does not yet have any value. However, it will be showcased shortly. Beyond that, currently there is discussion on the potential launch of simultaneously with the ETP for XRP. The rapidity with which work is progressing on the ETP is demonstrated by the simultaneous publication of this version. It might launch a few weeks subsequent to a Bitcoin ETF. Because Bitcoin's value increased from $0 to $43,000 prior to the launch of its exchange-traded fund, this is a major event. There's a lot of hope for XRP. XRP value a price of $1,650 or perhaps $2,500 is possible upon the release of its exchange-traded fund. The XRP ETP's launch means this isn't as far-fetched as it seems. An XRP ETF is on the way in the next weeks. A lot of individuals are unaware that the financial industry behemoth Fidelity has made a purchase using XRP. What this suggests is that an XRP ETF launch is imminent. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to provide its approval shortly. Even a new piece that came out yesterday was discussed last night. An XRP ETF might be on the way, according to a BlackRock study. According to this research, an ETF was found. The time to submit an XRP application had come. When a prominent BlackRock analyst publicly announced the impending introduction of an XRP-only BlackRock ETF, the excitement level skyrocketed. The iShares XRP Trust was even mentioned in an ATF report. I was uncertain at first, but after doing some research I can confirm that it is on the Delaware list of corporate websites. Recent market activity for XRP has been quite dramatic, perhaps even more so than that of Bitcoin's ETF. Everything has changed because of this new breakthrough. A new study confirms what many have suspected. the crypto world is undergoing profound change. BlackRock and JP Morgan Chase have each purchased over 7.5 million XRP. Evidences the involvement of major corporations in the Bitcoin market. Look at it. As the primary engine, the ISA opens the door for transactions involving 180 to 1.3 quadrillion to take place on the XRP ledger. The reason behind this is that XRP is positioning itself to become a powerful participant in the international debt market. Along with the BRICS nations, this ontidala many tuawias hevididori ed briki belower sister for dukotfalat of tatenging nitua jeftulis betchers tatenging nitua jeftulis pedid jeftulis kortfalat of tatenging nitua jeftulis pedid 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 Jeftulis speeded 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 Jeftulis speeded. Additionally, the XRP ledger is being utilized by the Republic of Palau to generate digital currency for the central bank. Each XRP coin's value would naturally soar due to the classic combination of strong demand and low supply. A lot of people are talking about this right now. A lot of people assume that my feelings toward XRP are completely subjective. I must admit I am tempted to take this opium even though they may be correct. Breathe deeply. I made a ball out of it and set it ablaze. That is profound prose. For hope I have faith. Hoping for the best is what keeps you going when times are tough. Don't worry if you don't think hope will work. Think it's all a wish. That's just fine with me. Help each other out is what I tell myself. We're not into meaninglessly scattering bits, so anything less reeks of that. We are present to maintain composure. I thought the discussions were fascinating and appreciated how they challenged everyone's perspectives, which is fitting given that we're discussing positive things. In a profound way, it tests your assumptions. Regarding organizations and XRP, someone raised a valid issue. They can rent it instead of buying it. That's a fascinating idea, isn't it? Personally, I felt that way. Imagine for a second where ordinary folks were the only ones to purchase XRP. What then? I inquired with ChatGPT about the daily volume of SWIFT transactions to gain a better understanding of the topic.